if you guys didn't know, right? They allegedly got him, guys. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is the let's just watch it real quick. Let's just watch it, bro. Yo, I have not heard anyone talk down on this Luigi guy yet, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, he's going down as a martyr. He's going down as a martyr, bro. Like, for real, for real. Like I think they're gonna make like a movie on this guy, like in like 5 years. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Wait, which one was it? Let me see. You guys seen this? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, right here, right here. Look. Let's be honest, let's be real, my nigga. Shit ain't been the same since they killed my nigga.
Oh, dude, come on.
As completely out of touch and as an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
Oh, nah, what he say?
Oh, dude, come on.
As completely out of touch and as an insult to the intelligence of the American people.
Yo, he said this is an insult to the intelligence of the American people. Oh, shit. Yo, this some V for Vendetta shit, bro. This some anarchy shit right here. Yo, I don't think we ever seen anything like this. Shout out to my boy with the Levi's. You know what I'm saying? I be telling bitches, I be like, yo, you're giving me a rise in my Levi's. Don't be touching me like that, girl. You're giving me a rise in my Levi's.
Oh, dude, come on.
As completely out of touch and as an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
Yo, bro, they was choking that man out. See, my thing is this, right? My thing is this. What? Yo, hold on. Let's just go into this real quick. Let's just go into this real quick. Cause it's weird, bro. This whole situation is weird. I ain't gonna hold you.
Inmates at the maximum security state prison where accused assassin Luigi Mangione is being held yell out their support on live TV.
Free Luigi! Luigi's conditions suck!
The inmates had TVs tuned to News Nation's Ashley Banfield, who waved to them as her colleague was reporting right outside the prison.
Can I just ask the guys if they can hear me right now to answer yes or no very loud? Does Luigi have television in his single cell? Wow, this is quite something. This is the strangest interview I've ever conducted.
We're learning that Luigi Mangione's mom was frantically searching for him in the days leading up to his alleged assassination of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Kathleen Mangione filed a missing persons report with San Francisco police on November 18th. The report says she last spoke to Luigi on July 1st, 2024, and that the online car sales company he worked for was permanently closed and the main number disconnected. Mangione had ghosted his family. His mom had not heard from him for 140 days. Even senior NYPD officers are shocked that no one in the wealthy Maryland clan contacted police after these surveillance photos were seen across America.
Where was
Someone said, Swayze, bail him out. You got that YouTube money. I'm broke. What the fuck is y'all niggas talking about? I'm broke.
The family? Where were all the other people? If you saw me My mother saw me. My dad saw me. They were like, that's Kaz's daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And could Mangione base a defense on the excruciating back pain he suffered? He had a spinal misalignment called spondylolisthesis.
Oh, nah, what the spondylo? Yeah. You know, one thing that I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo, bro, this nigga about to go down like what's those niggas, like Jeffrey Dahmer? Like, you know how like those guys that like women sat there and was like, oh, he's attractive, I'm gonna send him fan mail. Bro, not only is this nigga gonna get fan mail from women, but I think niggas is gonna sit there and send him shit. Pause. Not on some like, you know, homosexual type of situation, but I think they gonna hit him up on some like, yo, bro, United Healthcare took my grandmother from me. Thank you. What's your JPay? I'm gonna make sure that you won't never have to suffer when it comes to commissary.
Which was made worse by a surfing accident. He sought help from a yoga master. Did he complain a lot about this back injury?
It was bad. You know, he was right away. He told me, hey, I got a lower back injury, you know? So I think it's definitely something, you know, he didn't want to inflame. So it's serious.
Mangione had spinal fusion surgery last year, but
Nah, and son got abs is over, bro. Shorty's gonna be on his body, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. His commissary gonna be full. I can see it already.
CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta says the operation might have been botched.
The screws look like they are actually extend a little bit further than normal, but we don't have all the images to be able to tell.
And fans of the hit Peacock series Day of the Jackal are seeing eerie similarities between the lone elusive assassin played by Eddie Redmayne and the real-life CEO assassin. They wear similar clothes and use untraceable ghost guns made on 3D printers.
That is a work of art, that is.
Both also
I gotta see this movie. What is this? This is on Netflix or something? What is this on?
target business leaders.
Yeah, it's over, B. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's over. It's over. If y'all give him the life sentence, if y'all give him the death, if y'all kill him just being locked up, period, bro. Like, he's a martyr right now. I have, in my lifetime, my 30 years of being on this world, bro, I have not seen something like this before. I have not seen something like this before. Like no one other than like Mayor Eric Adams and like, you know, like those people are sitting here saying something back. Bro, everyone is like, yeah, we're on the side of the goddamn shooter. And did you hear what he said? He was like, yo, it had to happen. Like, did you guys see that? He left like a little manifesto. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Yeah, let me see if I can find it for y'all. Yeah. Let's check this out. All right, the ads is really pushing it. Y'all niggas is really pushing it at this point, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, y'all niggas is really pushing it, B. Yeah, niggas is really pushing it. I strongly disagree.
I think part of what's so heartbreaking is knowing the potential he had.
It's being reported that the man accused of shooting a healthcare insurance CEO in the back in the middle of Midtown Manhattan had said, quote, it had to be done. His apparent writings have been released, and it is giving us some insight into Luigi Mangione's possible motive for this targeted attack as he appears in court for the first time. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione might be one of the most famous people in the world right now. And we didn't even know who he was last.
Yeah, he lit right now. Your boy Luigi lit right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Last week. He was arrested this week in Altoona, Pennsylvania at a McDonald's, of all places. Apparently, an employee called police, alerting them to the suspect in the restaurant, although there has been mixed reporting on this. Some say an employee overheard customers talking. Others say it was reported directly to an employee. But either way, he was noticed in that McDonald's. And a man spoke with reporters Tuesday saying he was one of the people joking about whether it could be the shooter inside the location. Because, after all, talking about this, he looked eerily similar to surveillance photos that were released by the NYPD after the shooting death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. And when police responded to that McDonald's, they...
I heard, look. I think we got the nigga who snitched on Luigi. Look, y'all, look. See, I be trying to say and tell y'all, bro, niggas don't really want to listen to me. They be like, yo, Swayze just a regular, like, you know, just ain't shit, and he should die tomorrow. Okay, like, look, if I die tomorrow, I die tomorrow. But look, yo, bro, I heard they got the nigga who told on him. Look. Hold on, where was it at? No, it's not that. Wait, am I on the right one? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I'm on the right page. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. You know what? Let me do this. Just to get the right video. Hold on. 2 seconds, y'all. 2 seconds. Hold on. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Hold on. They got the person who told on him, bro. They got him. They got the person who told on Luigi, bro. Yo, bro. See? Niggas don't want to listen to Swayze.
My name is Martin Marbles, and I was dining at the same McDonald's hamburger restaurant as Luigi Mangione in Altoona, Pennsylvania. I had ordered a hamburger sandwich, sans cheese, a small French fry as my side dish, and a small Sprite Zero to wash it all down. We rarely see Italians at the local McDonald's, so I was already quite alarmed. I did a quick Bing image search and saw a picture of the shooter's face, and I thought, yeah, that's gonna go ahead and be him. I walked up to the McDonald's teller at the hamburger checkout counter, and I said I would like a refill on my Sprite Zero, and I would like to turn in a murderer. Ever since then, I've been vilified online because apparently helping the police catch a murderer on the loose is a bad thing now. Everyone says the CEO was some bad guy, but the industry that he worked in was called healthcare. I mean, those two words sound pretty good to me. Call me crazy, but I think crimes are bad. I think all crimes are equally bad. That's why I turn in people for jaywalking. If you show up to my McDonald's and you did something that was against the law, yeah, I'm gonna report you to the hamburger teller.
They found him, y'all.
My name is Martin Marbles, and I was dining at the same McDonald's hamburger restaurant as Luigi Mangione in Altoona, Pennsylvania. I had ordered a hamburger sandwich, sans cheese, a small French fry as my side dish, and a small Sprite Zero to wash it all down. We rarely see Italians at the local McDonald's, so I was already quite alarmed. I did a quick Bing image search and saw a picture of the shooter's face, and I thought, yeah, that's gonna go ahead and be him. I walked up to the McDonald's teller at the hamburger checkout counter, and I said I would like a refill on my Sprite Zero, and I would like to turn in a murderer. Ever since then, I've been vilified online because apparently helping the police catch a murderer on the loose is a bad thing now. Everyone says the CEO was some bad guy, but the industry that he worked in was called healthcare. I mean, those two words sound pretty good to me. Call me crazy, but I think crimes are bad. I think all crimes are equally bad. That's why I turn in people for jaywalking. If you show up to my McDonald's and you did something that was against the law, yeah, I'm gonna report you to the hamburger teller. My name...
Yeah, guys. Yeah. We found the snitch at least.
They ended up arresting Mangione on several charges unrelated to the shooting, by the way, because apparently he had a ghost gun in his possession as well as a fake ID. He appeared in court for the first time on Tuesday where he was denied bail.
Get away!
We'll get a little bit more into that in a moment, but I want to talk about this reported handwritten note or manifesto, as it's being labeled.
Yeah, guys, lock in. Chat, lock in. The manifesto is crazy. He basically said like, yo, it had to be done. I was like, damn, it had to be done.
You see, Brian Thompson was killed 1 week ago on December 4th at around 6:45 a.m. as he walked to the Hilton Hotel for an investors conference. And surveillance footage shows this masked and hooded man lying in wait for Thompson and then approaching from behind and firing multiple shots. And ever since news about the shooting started to come out, there has been speculation that it might have something to do with health insurance coverage or health insurance costs or denials. Now, police say Thompson was targeted, and not long after that, his wife apparently told NBC News that she knew he had gotten some threats, but really there were not more details about that. And security experts have said, look, it's not uncommon for CEOs at major healthcare companies to get threats. It's a separate question of why he didn't have security with him, and we've been trying to figure that out. And especially since at the scene, and this was really bizarre, authorities recovered bullet casings with the words deny, defend, and depose on them.
Deny, defend, depose.
Words that are eerily similar to the 2010 book Delay, Deny, Defend, Why Insurance Companies Don't Pay Claims and What You Can Do About It. And this is important because it points to a possible motive. Now, of course, motive is not an element of a crime when you're talking about the fact that he's been charged with murder in New York, but it definitely helps tell a story for a jury and for all of us. And as part of the investigation, understanding the why is incredibly, incredibly important. Now, authorities say that when they arrested Mangione in Pennsylvania, he had this handwritten manifesto, this writings in his possession. And it specifically addressed grievances with the U.S. healthcare system. Now, an independent journalist named Ken Klippenstein released this manifesto, which was later confirmed to be the actual writings of Mangione by law enforcement. They confirmed it. This is according to outlets like TMZ and Newsweek. Now, Klippenstein titled it Exclusive Luigi's Manifesto with the subheadline, Read the Manifesto the Media Refused to Publish. Now, Klippenstein says in the post that this is the real one, not the forgery circulating online. Now, to be clear, there are parts of this handwritten manifesto that are ineligible. They're kind of hard to make out. This is according to Klippenstein. But we want to go through this document, and it says the following. To the feds, I'll keep this short because I do respect what you do for our country. To save you a lengthy investigation, I state plainly that I wasn't working with anyone. This was fairly trivial. Some elementary social engineering, basic CAD, a lot of patience. The spiral notebook, if present, has some straggling notes and to-do lists that illuminate the gist of it. My tech is pretty locked down because I work in engineering, so probably not much info there. I do apologize for any strife or traumas, but it had to be done. Frankly, these parasites simply had it coming. A reminder, the U.S. has the #1 most expensive healthcare system in the world, yet we rank roughly number 42 in life expectancy. United is the largest company in the U.S. by market cap, behind only Apple, Google, Walmart. It has grown and grown, but has our life expectancy? No. The reality is these, and then a word is kind of indecipherable there, have simply gotten too powerful, and they continue to abuse our country for immense profit because the American public has allowed them to get away with it.
Yo, see, this is the thing that I'm saying. Like, you see, ladies, I don't think anyone in America, especially talking about our healthcare system and everything like that, could disagree with this. It's like, yeah, fuck these motherfuckers.
Obviously, the problem is more complex, but I do not have space, and frankly, I do not pretend to be the most qualified person to lay out the full argument. But many have illuminated the corruption and greed, examples Rosenthal Moore, decades ago, and the problems simply remain. It is not an issue of awareness at this point, but clearly power games at play. Evidently, I am the first to face it with such brutal honesty. So essentially, this could be interpreted as an admission. It could potentially be used against him at trial. We actually dedicated a whole sidebar episode with Professor of Law Jules Epstein going over all the evidence in this case, particularly these writings, their potential value and admissibility at trial. So I encourage everybody to check that out. But it is interesting to note that he says he acted alone, which was a central question we all had before his arrest. Questions about how just a seemingly random member of the public might have had information about Thompson, where he was going, when he was going at that exact moment. Yes, we knew there was an investors conference, but how exactly he knew he'd be walking on that street at that time. And also there was this question about, was it a contract killing? Was it a professional hit? He is saying he acted alone. So taking it as true.
Yeah, because I ain't going to front at first. Niggas was like, yo, this is Aetna versus United Health. Like, this is, like, you know what I'm saying? This Blue Cross Shield versus niggas that's sending hits out. Like, we got to get these niggas out of here, B. I'm not allowed. Okay, let me chill because the last time we sat there and went live and I was calling Lisa Evers, Auntie Lisa, everybody was like, well, not everybody, just a few individuals was like, hey, Swayze, like, you talking about that you enjoy watching the Lisa Evers, you know, her journalistic breakdowns and her specials. You're kind of wishing jail on people. And I sat there and I said to myself, because I enjoy something that at the end of the day is out of my control, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you're doing crime, you should, like, assume that some type of law enforcement or authority is going to kind of try to, like, you know, clip your situation. But they sat there and said, I was wrong for liking Lisa. After this bitch been doing this thing since I was a kid. Yes, I don't wish jail on nobody, but if it happens, I would like to watch a Lisa Evers coverage of it. Auntie Lisa on the case.
That's a definitely big insight that we wanted to have. By the way, considering the stories that we cover, we are very big here at Sidebar and Law and Crime with self-protection. And with that in mind, did you know that apparently just home title fraud is rampant right now? Yeah, so I met with the people over at Home Title Lock. They're our amazing partner and sponsor. My back, but they disappear. Comes in to give you peace of mind.
Oh, he's slick with it. He's slick with it, y'all.
New York Times reports that a spy.
That nigga slick with the you know, the advertisement. He's slick with it. That was smooth. That was slick right there. I ain't gonna hold you. He got me.
Viral notebook, which was what he seemed to reference, was also found, and it included a to-do list. Now, CNN says the writing inside the notebook referred to the possibility of using a bomb to presumably kill Thompson. But the writer, again, presuming this is Mangione, reportedly decided against it because it could, quote, kill innocents. And CNN also reports that the writer mused that it couldn't get any better than to, quote, kill the CEO at his own bean counting conference, seemingly in reference to the fact that Thompson was on his way to the company's annual investors conference when he was killed. By the way, talking bombs, it's being reported that there is one section there, this is being reported by CNN, where he talks about Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. Now, that might not be entirely surprising because according to his social media activity, more specifically this Goodreads account that has been reportedly linked to him, which has since been made private, it reportedly revealed that he had recently read and rated a manifesto written by Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, titled Industrial Society and Its Future. In that review, he praises the manifesto, saying, clearly written by a mathematics prodigy, it's simply impossible to ignore how prescient many of his predictions about modern society turned out. There's also this internal police report that was obtained by the New York Times that also gives us a little more insight into this as well, because according to the Times, Mangione appeared to view the targeted killing of the company's highest-ranking representative as a symbolic takedown and a direct challenge to its alleged corruption and power games, and that he vows himself as a hero of sorts who has finally decided to act upon such injustices. And I want you to keep all this in mind. Why? because Mangione faced a Pennsylvania judge at the Blair County Courthouse on Tuesday. And as he was taken out of a police car to be led inside the courthouse, he turns to reporters and appears to shout, "This is completely unjust and an insult to the intelligence of the American people."
And it's completely out of touch. And it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people.
Look how the cops is over there. They're like walking back. Like it's like they're trying to silence the guy. Like, am I looking at it different? Like, what do you guys think?
And it's completely out of touch. And it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people and its lived experience.
Not really sure what that was in reference to, but you know what's also weird? Cameras weren't allowed inside the courthouse, but our very own Sierra Gillespie was there. And she told us yesterday during her live hit that when she was in that courtroom, Mangione seemed to want to say something in open court or was trying to say something, but was shot down by his lawyer. And speaking of that, by the way, during that quick hearing, it was revealed that Mangione plans to challenge the extradition from Pennsylvania to New York, where he is going to be facing a second-degree murder charge as well as weapon possession and forgery charges. Thomas Dickey, Mangione's attorney, says he wants a hearing.
Hey, yo, Thomas Dickey. Yo, that's crazy. Thomas Dickey. Wow. See, I need to grow up. It's not even that funny. Like, why did you even... I need to grow up.
Hearing on the extradition issue, and the judge ordered both sides to work on this, to work on some motions. There's also going to be an effort, I believe, by the New York governor, Kathy Hochul, to file the appropriate paperwork so that Mangione can be extradited back to New York. Dickey actually spoke on Good Morning America on Wednesday morning and said, "I have not been made aware of any evidence that links the gun that was found on his person to the crime. So these are things that we're looking to see." The problem is that CNN reported later on in the day after his GMA appearance that law enforcement officials say fingerprints from the crime scene are now a positive match to Mangione. If that is true, that is a major piece of evidence in this case because, as CNN notes, this is the first big forensic link between Mangione and the shooting. Now, before this happened, when questioned by reporters outside of the courthouse yesterday, Dickey reminded everyone that Mangione, like every other defendant, is innocent until proven guilty.
If you're an American, you believe in the American criminal justice system, you have to presume him to be innocent. And none of us would want anything other than that if that were us in those shoes. And so I'm glad he has some support.
Mr. Dickey, you just said a moment ago that that's what lawyers do when telling their clients to be quiet. What did you mean by that?
Well, no, I mean, because I'm going to do all the talking. You know, it's you have the right to remain silent, and I believe in that right. We did not waive extradition. We're contesting extradition. We're going to fight this.
Talk that shit, Dickey. Talk that shit, Dickey.
Along the rules and with the constitutional protections that my client has, and that's what we're going to do.
So for now, Mangione was denied bail. He's going to be staying in a Pennsylvania jail, and his attorney said he is pleading not guilty to the forgery and gun charges that he faces in Pennsylvania, and that he doesn't have enough information about the charges in New York to comment. But Mangione, who grew up in Baltimore, was valedictorian at his elite high school. He attended the University of Pennsylvania for both bachelor's and master's degrees. He has been described by people who knew him as someone who was incredibly smart and kind. Pretty much everyone who has spoken to the media so far.
Bro, bro, it's over. It's over. He going down as a martyr, guys. I'm telling you. He's going down as a martyr.
About his arrest, has said that they were shocked that this came out of nowhere, that they never could imagine Mangione could do something so horrific and drastic. In fact, one of his former roommates echoed those same feelings when we spoke with him on Tuesday. R.J. Martin. He started this small co-living space in Hawaii during COVID and says that Mangione applied to be a member.
He never once mentioned guns or violence. He wasn't even into MMA, wasn't really a big watcher of sports even. From all I believe he had no prior knowledge in that field. And I think what makes this really hard is that, you know, he was one of the smartest, one of the most compassionate one of the most present people I knew, such a great listener, had natural, leadership by leading by example, and because people knew he was genuine. And I think part of what's so heartbreaking is knowing the potential he had, and to know that, now that's lost. He really had everything going for him. People loved him. He had a great, well-paying job. He was one of those people that I think we would look towards to help make and affect change in the right direction to help others. So I think that's part of what makes this so heartbreaking and so difficult to process. He really was among the best and the brightest that we have in his generation.
We asked Martin about this alleged back injury that Mangione was reportedly dealing with that caused him a lot of pain. In fact, Mangione had previously posted a photo of this spinal x-ray on his social media, but we weren't able to verify if that's actually Mangione's x-ray. But his friend said that he had become withdrawn in recent months. And if we're talking about him allegedly killing a health insurance CEO, talking about a surgery, something to think about.
My understanding is it was either an injury or some sort of pre-existing condition that...
Yeah, like what happened? He got his back blown out? Like what happened?
He'd had before he moved to Hawaii, and that his spine had a misalignment, like forward and back. And I think he'd showed me the x-rays of that too. So his nervous cord was being pressed, and I believe his discs. It was one of those interesting injuries where, one day he could perhaps be athletic and do something, and then the next day just immobile and stuck in bed. Which, thank God he had healthy days, right? After we spoke about the surgery and his recovery via text, I followed up, I think it was like March, April, May, each month, just a text message checking in saying, hey bro, how you doing? What's going on? And didn't hear from him. So the last, communication that I had from him was this spring, excuse me. And I didn't take it as odd that he wasn't following up. I just assumed maybe he had permanently moved back to the East Coast. Maybe he'd started a new job. I just knew that when we were back in the same location, the same sphere, we'd meet up, our friendship, we'd go to the park and do a workout, or, do something fun we enjoy doing together.
Wait, hold on. How y'all sitting there saying, poor Swayze? Bro, like, they said something happened with his spinal, he got his back blown out. What the fuck? Like, how am I the bad guy with it? See, it is what it is, man. I can't do no right. I just can't do no right.
Together, when he was back on Oahu.
Again, trying to get some understanding of Mangione's background, and if these allegations are true, his motivations. Now, the attorneys in Mangione's Pennsylvania case, they were given deadlines to file their paperwork for the extradition hearing. We're going to keep an eye.
Someone said back snapped. So back snapped and back blown out is not like damn near the same thing. I don't know what people want anymore, bro. I don't know what they want. I don't know what they want at this point. I don't know, bro. Let's watch some conspiracy theories about this.
There's a lot of speculation about the possible motive behind the fatal shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. You may have even seen posts like these, allegedly sharing real snippets of Luigi Mangione, the suspected shooter's manifesto published to Substack. But that is not Mangione's real manifesto. Substack told Verify it removed the profile that published the post because it violated their policies that prohibit impersonation. Timestamps show that the post was first published to Substack hours after police had already detained the shooter. But it is true that Mangione wrote a manifesto. Police say Mangione had a 3-page handwritten document with him when he was...
Yo, what the Yo, Sway Diddy is crazy. We gotta get into the Jay-Z shit too. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause niggas is pulling up in the comments and like, yo, you don't want to talk about the chick. Like, look, man, I seen somebody say Jay-Zitty. Jay-Zitty. When I seen that, I was like, yeah, this shit getting deep, man. Pause. Pause.
Was arrested in Pennsylvania. Police have not publicly released the document, but police sources have provided several news outlets with excerpts, and those excerpts do not match what was published in that viral Substack post. There's a lot of speculation about the possible motive behind the fatal shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. You may have even seen posts like these, allegedly sharing real snippets of Luigi Mangione, the suspected shooter's manifesto published to Substack. But that
Yeah, guys, but you see this whole situation going down with Luigi, bro. They apparently got the guy. I looked on my page because I posted up his arrest on my page. I'm looking on my page and it's not up there no more. Yo, bro, we're under attack. We are under attack. We're under attack. But let's watch this Jay-Z thing.